Yani mwaka huisha hivyo tu. And then I'm a December baby, which that means mwaka yangu imeisha hivyo tu. Oh? Noma. Alafu in ile time like unaangalia what year you're turning. Si pale tulikuwa tunasema ati sijui 18 sijui what. Sasa unachezea ma 20s Sasa ndio unakonga almost kuonga ka 30 years. And then unaangalia like yani life imeenda haraka hivyo. Noma. So yeah, today is my birthday. Okay, when I'm shooting this it's not my birthday, but the day I'm premiering it, it's my birthday. And I had quite some ideas like what will I be doing on my 25th birthday. So I had some ideas. Ya kwanza ilikuwa the most common idea, kwenda studio. Uende studio, unaenda umekaua vibaya sana, alafu unagongwa shoot noma. Sijui yenye unapata watu wamepewa balloons, balloons 2 hapo, alafu una pose like crazy. Then I was like, that's a very common idea. My second idea was niende nipande Mount Kenya. I celebrate my birthday on top of the mountain. But sasa kuangalia logistics and planning and everything and timing, nikaona hiyo haitamake. But hiyo ndaifanya in the future. Nivukisha mwaka juu ya somewhere crazy. So, and then one day I was just thinking like, now what will I be doing? And then that's when it hit me, like maybe I can do a video of the lessons that I've learned so far in my life. So that's why I decided to do this video. 25 lessons learned at 25. So yeah, 25 years si mingi sana, pia si kidogo sana. Maybe kuna 1, 2, 3 reasons. So yeah, let me share some of the lessons that I've learned in my life. It may not apply to you, but it has applied to me. Maybe I've seen it working for me or my friends or people in my circle, or I think it works like that. Ni kitu unaona kama like inawaki hivyo. Simple sana. Yep. So, lesson number 1. Life moves on so fast. I think that's why they say life is short. Sometimes, have you ever met with your old friends? Maybe watu mlikuwa nao Raima or high school. Maybe over a drink, and then as you are sharing, mna realize like ni juzi tu ulikuwa Raima. How we were talking with another friend of mine, tulikuwa naye primary school. And then we were like, unakumbuka manzema cross country? Unakumbuka venye mamude walikuwa wanatunyorosha? And tunaanza kushare hizo memories, and then it hits me. It was just the other day. And now we are here. Ama mko like high school, I was just in high school the other day. And then I'm here. So I think that's the first lesson I've learned. So najua nitazeeka hata haraka, so like very soon maybe nitajipata niko na manywele, una ndevu. Na nywele za white. So I think that's the first lesson. Yeah, that's the first lesson. Yeah, the second lesson is kind of connected with the first. It's treasure every season of your life. Like unapatanga like we go through different experiences. Even like kama hauku enjoy your childhood, right now you can't get back to your childhood. So hiyo imeenda for good. Unapata like high school kulikuwa na those moments mafankis na nini. So wale watu walikuwa like ni kusoma peke yake. Kama hauku enjoy that time, haitairudi tena. So I think this is something that I'm going to try and apply for the rest of my life. Do you know, like now this is on I am at, haitairudi tena. I think sijapo ndo wanasemanga YOLO. Okay, it depends on how you interpret it, but I think you should treasure. By that I mean, if you're working in a certain company, things can change. Kama unaona venye COVID imekuja, watu wamekuwa released, you'll never get back there. some of the people you interacted with, you may never meet them again in your life. So I think it's good now we live in the present. That's what I mean, and not living so much in the future. Be kind to people. Be kind to people, man. Watu wanna go through shit out here. People are going through shit. Unapata like, yes, mtu amevalia suti ama mtu is always on a smile, but akakunaritia zile vitu ana go through, man. Like, yeah, I've shared with some friends. Unapata hata uwezi dhani mtu anaweza go through kitu kama hiyo. Unapata mtu hata like, people are fighting a lot of demons, people are fighting a lot of battles, but out here hakuna mtu anazionyesha. We are all happy on social media, selfie tukipatana, but haujui nini msee ana go through. Wengine wako depressed but wako happy, but wako depressed in the inside. So I think we should try and just be kind to anyone. Hata kama haujui story yake, just be kind to them. People are fighting a lot of things. Nobody gives an F about you. Yes, you. Nobody cares. I think we are in a time where everyone just cares about themselves. Kila mtu akona mashida zake, kila mtu ana chase life yake, kila mtu anapambana na hali yake. So mtu anaweza ongea like it's like ana care blah blah blah, but at the end of the day I think you realize ukienda kulala ndo inakuhit like, hey man, sasa ndo unakuanga in your real self. Ama time umejiita kama mkutano, unaangalia life yako, unapata mabesti mta nice nini, mpatane, have a good time, but at the end of the day rarely will you find like our watu wanajali kabisa. People don't care, man. People just care about themselves. That's a lesson I've learned. Juu unapata like ile time uko you're going through something, or ile time you're fighting something, you're there alone, but time ya kucelebrate watu ndo wanakam. So I think people, I think it's the human nature, I don't know. So my fifth lesson is basically in the world of business. Like I realized, in any career you end up in, you must learn about the business side. And the business side is kind of universal. It's the same. Kuna expenses, kuna revenue, kuna taxes. You must know those things. Like lazima ujue how business works. No matter the career. Kama unataka kuwa neurosurgeon, sijui unataka kuwa sportsman, sijui unataka kuwa msanii, sijui unataka kuwa pasi, hata pasi kuna offerings. Lazima ujue your financial management. Otherwise, how do you succeed in any like career? You must know the business side of it. Hata ukiajiriwa, at the end of the day, you might start a business in a way. So, the sixth lesson that I've learned is you learn how to evolve with time. Like I was just thinking, nakumbuka tukiwa watu hii, ilikuwa times za CD. Then, okay, ilianza na tapes. Nakumbuka hata my first Rumble movie na kina Schwarzenegger zilikuwa kwa tapes, zile ma video tapes. And then ndo neighbor yetu akapata VCD. So then VCD ile ulikuwa unaambiwa hata ungetaka ikuwe hata place kuna dust, unaipanguza vizuri, do that. And then you had like just like 5 VCDs kwa in a house. Kulikuwa na moja ya music, maybe ingine ya movies, ingine mbili kama za movies. Baby's Day Out, unajua nyote mliona Baby's Day Out kwa VCD. And then nikiwa hapo class 3 ndo kukuja ma DVDs. Then mse Jackie Chan 24 in 1. We it was a big deal then. Nakumbuka your time hata kufanya homework tena na watoto wa CBC homework nafanya homework haraka ili at least tuende uone Jackie Chan. Alafu mnakumbuka Contra. Nakumbuka Contra, najua ushaicheza Contra. And then you look where then 10 years later where the world was from Contra. Sasa nacheza GTA, Vice City, msema cheat codes, San Andreas. And then now sai kuna 3D games. Sijui kuna games made out of crypto, sijui kuna nini. I think learning from that, you should learn to evolve the time. Like now technology. Sasa unapata ndo kuna hype ya kama crypto, sasa ndo kuna hype ya NFTs. So ni kumaanisha by 2030 that's where the world will be. So yeah, that's my sixth lesson. you should, in this life you must learn to evolve with time. Things must change at the end of the day. Juzi nilikuwa nasikiza song ya Nyash like you, kuna part anasemanga sijai do cocaine, sijai dunga vein. So and then it got me thinking like, okay, hivyo ni Nyash anasema. Sasa mimi naangalia kuna zile vitu sijaifanya. Yes, I've done some things na kuna zile sijaifanya. One thing I saw, like kusoya, I'll never start a bad stage ingiza in another bad thing again. Bad thing I mean a bad habit or something yenye utaishi kustruggle nayo for the rest of your life. Unapata like ukishaanza gambling ama utaste pesa kiasi ya gambling, that's something that you'll have to fight for the rest of your life. Ama any other bad habit yenye to you it's bad. So my 7th lesson is never start a bad a bad habit. You'll now have to deal with that for the rest of your life. Sometimes unaweza quit, but always sometimes kuna konga na temptations. So yeah, my 8th lesson is celebrating the small things in life. Like umepata you've struggled day in day out, alafu unapata job, hata kama si job, tuseme hata it's not a high paying job as such, that's a win. Or the other small wins, unapata you've done something, umekuwa recognized somewhere. I think we focus so much on great things that we forget to celebrate the small ones, and then by the time unaona ulikuwa unafaa celebrate, you'll take more time to get another achievement. So I think celebrating these small things is something I want to be implementing. Yeah, and I think, like I said, living in the present and not living so much in the future. Mastering small skills. Unapata like sahi kuna hizi vitu zina sell. Unapata vitu kama graphics design or skills kidogo skills. Si lazima zikuwe online, inaweza kuwa ni skills. Unapata like wale wase wameiva like kaa kuswim. Unaweza pata msee anaweza enda place na juu akona skill inaweza outshine from the rest. Even though msee anapata opportunities. So I think hii stuff ya kumaster vitu, kujua vitu mingi inasaidia sana kwa hii life. My 10th lesson is understanding yourself. Ama hiyo tunasemanga like you follow your gut. Unapatanga we are all different. Kuna mtu anajua life yake. Like sometimes you can analyze the life, unapata like there are some people life ina flow vizuri na who struggle, na kuna wewe ama mimi like I have to struggle for something to happen. So I think by the time you understand yourself and you know how life has been working for you, maybe you analyze your past life, I think inaweza kusaidia sana in the future. And then if following your gut, sometimes unakuanga like acha nisifanye hivi, let me not go to this place. Ama mseme wale wase wa Friday wanakuita huko, hiyo time umeamua man, nataka kutulia kwanza. Before temptations zimekam, you find that most of the time if you follow your gut, if you unfollow your gut, bad things happen. Ama unapata things don't go as right as they were supposed to be. So one thing I've learned is to always follow my gut, and I know that has been my 10th lesson. My 11th lesson is definitely hii ni kitu common cliché, networking. Unapatana through networks, it's where you find more and more opportunities, it's where you find job opportunities, it's where you meet some people. Watu wanapatana via networks. Paranga best amekuunga through pass bana. 2 years later kamtoi kamejileta. So networking is a must. You have to expound more on that. Hiyo ni kitu we know. That's my 11th lesson. Ushaijipata like you have a negotiation in your head, like you're thinking of two different things. So one thing I've learned is always follow the first thing. Ama the way you put it, the way you want to be. Like Sema umeamua utaamka 5 na ukaeka alarm pap 5 on the dot, utaamka ujitayarishe. Alafu 5 ikifika alarm inalia, unaona acha ni 5 more minutes ama 10 more minutes. Unapatanga 5:10 imefika, unajiambia 5 more minutes, na you end up postponing. By the time unaamka ni 8. So that's what I mean, like anytime you have a negotiation in your head between doing this and doing that, usikuwa na negotiation between a good thing and then the one that you don't want to do. Juu ukianza ku negotiate like that, the one you don't want to do will win. Am I making any sense? That's what I mean. Like never have a negotiation between what you want to do and what you don't want to do. Often what you don't want to do will win. Na utaacha hapo sasa, the following day uko like I messed up, man. I'm now turning 25. Alafu kuna msee ako 50. Does it make any sense yani nikikosa ku respect huyo msee? Yani at this age mimi naona nimego through all this. Huyo msee ako 50 ama huyo shosho yangu ako 60. Huyo msee amepitia vitu ngapi kweli? Wewe uko hapo uko 30 years, sijui uko 20 years na unasema venye umeface dunia. Kuna mtu ako 60, unadhani huyo mtu amepitia nini? I think now respect for the elderly na God also inafaa kuwa at another level once kitu kama hiyo kikuhit like hapo unapata kuna mambok ni hapa like una disrespect hata wazae wako. So unaona hiyo doesn't make any sense at all. So that's my other lesson, like respecting other people, respecting the elderly sana. Hiyo inafaa ikuwe top notch.